From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
A new approach being tried to engage the public in the plight of missing and murdered Indigenous people. Just ahead, see how it works and the unique way it's funded. And powerful new videos are taking aim at the fentanyl abuse crisis in Butte. See what makes this new anti-drug campaign different at 6:34, and you're not going to want to miss that. It is very powerful. 6:30 right now. Chet Lehman, Matt Elwell with you here on this Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, December 7th, of course, the day we remember the attack on Pearl Harbor, and all those who gave their lives that day as well, entering us into World War II.
It's and I've had family member. I've not been able to go to that,
I've not been there either,
but I want to badly.
Me too.
Yeah,
I would like to do that. I do know that there's some vets who are going to be gathering there. Sadly, they're all over 100 years old now.
Isn't that amazing?
Not very many of them left. So.
That's right. Temperatures. Let's talk temperatures this morning. Teens and 20s to start the morning. It's really not bad. I think we're going to have a little more trouble getting out of our neighborhood than anything else, apparently, right, Chet?
Apparently,
yeah. Out in the middle of the road. Mainly clear skies for us today. We're going to see a lot of sunshine. Temperatures trying to warm up. Traffic's moving along just fine this morning. Looks like daytime high should be into the mid to upper 20s for most of the area. Another round of snow is on the way. I'm going to talk more about that and where we stand for snow. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Right in the middle, not on the edge, right in the middle of the
Still makes me laugh, Chet.
6:31, our top story this half hour. A group in Montana trying to raise more awareness for a crisis being experienced not just throughout the state, but the nation. The group is now asking for the public's help in finding missing Indigenous people. Charlie Klepp explains the fight is personal for so many people.
MMIP is a nonprofit organization that works to bring awareness to the problem of missing Indigenous people in the state of Montana. They do so through donations, and that process just got made a whole lot easier after the group established a GoFundMe page.
He was our protector. He was a good guy, hardworking.
It's been 6 years since Freeman Benz mysteriously disappeared, never to be heard from again, and it's still something that haunts his family.
He called me the evening and told me to pick him up, and I never did, and that's the day he went missing.
Benz was found dead in a ditch a couple of weeks later. Authorities say he was murdered. He left behind 7 children.
My dad in general was a really nice guy. He got along with everybody. He was someone you could go to who you knew would have your back.
As shocking as that may seem, many members of Montana's Indigenous communities have similar stories.
The first case that I worked was Henny Scott, who was a 14-year-old Northern Cheyenne victim that unfortunately passed away. I believe it was that particular case that kind of catalyzed my own passion.
Charlene Sleeper is on a mission to change that, one person and one case at a time. She created the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Peoples program in Billings. It runs entirely on donations and just recently established a GoFundMe to try and keep the program funded.
The GoFundMe itself is for people that are interested in supporting our work. So it's for community members or any kind of organizations that want to do a monetary donation.
The program is focused on raising awareness and honoring those who have been lost. Sleeper is Crow and says this service to her people is an honor.
Our people have been here for millennia, so being able to be in our homelands and create this option to heal, it's crucially important in order to continue building and rebuilding our culture here.
And for the Benz family, it's certainly made an impact.
It's tremendously special because we don't get a lot of recognition.
We feel a sense of comfort with them helping us through our tragic, horrific experience.
In Billings, Charlie Klepp, MTN News.
In other Treasure State headlines this morning, new anti-drug ads are using powerful video testimonies from family members who lost loved ones to fentanyl overdose. TN's John Amey reports that Butte is hoping this campaign will bring awareness to the local opioid crisis.
Butte's opioid addiction issue was once hidden in cold back alleys like this one, but now city leaders say it's time to bring this issue out into the public.
Well, I'm here today to talk about my son. I can't do it.
The videos are gut-wrenching and difficult to watch, and that's the point.
They're so emotional, and they're hard to watch because you see the pain of a dad, you see the pain of a mom.
Keep Butte Safe has released a series of video testimonials about the dangers of fentanyl-laced pills that have caused an alarming increase in overdoses in the mining city.
We're calling it the SHOT campaign because we want people to really see what the impacts of this is to a family life.
Lori Johnson has had a family member struggling with an opioid addiction for years.
He lost his home. He has been on the streets. He has been in and out of trap houses. It's just been a real struggle, and it's torn, some of the family apart.
Butte leaders held an emergency community meeting in September in response to 6 reported overdose deaths in the city. The chief executive said he had a connection to some of those victims.
2 of them I coached, one I had in my when I was a teacher in my classroom, and another one played sports with my son.
Officials are hoping the one pill can kill message will be strong enough to prevent more tragedies.
Now, John tells us many of the videos were actually shot at the KXLF studio back in October. The videos just released this week on Facebook and other social media platforms and will be broadcast local television, including right here on MTN very soon. You can also see the videos at the website keepbuttesafe.com. In other news this morning, amid the ongoing national blood shortage, Food and Drug Administration considering a new strategy to screen gay and bisexual men for blood donation. Currently, they're only allowed to donate if they haven't had sexual contact for more than a year. Now the FDA says it will likely transition to individual screening questions to reduce the risk of HIV. Health leaders say the shortage won't end until new donors step up. Elizabeth Ruiz takes us along as she donates blood to share what you can do to help ease the process.
It's the season of giving, and I love to give by donating blood. But if I'm being honest, it makes me quite nervous. So I do everything I can to make the experience as comfortable as possible, which starts with making a low-fat, healthy breakfast.
So we encourage donors to have a low-fat meal because it's more of a hearty meal. It's going to be less of a chance of getting an upset stomach after you donate.
Brooke Way met up with us at one of Vitalen's 120 blood donation centers across the country.
A couple squeezes, hold that fist. Now's a really good time to look away. Go ahead and relax. Doing okay?
Yep. Just deep breathing.
You did it.
Donating blood has never been easy for me, but I've learned ways to get through it since the nation is still facing a blood shortage.
Right now we're in the holiday season. It's usually a time where blood donations decrease because people are with their families, they're busy, they're traveling.
The blood shortage intensified during the pandemic as blood drives were canceled. Brooke is hoping new donors will feel inspired to start.
If you have any questions, there's a phone number listed. You can call, get all of your questions answered.
If you're nervous about donating, there are multiple things you can do to put yourself at ease. Start by eating a healthy meal 2 hours before donation and also drink a lot of fluids.
Here's this guy for you.
What helps me the most
Couple squeezes for me.
is donating alongside my husband, Aaron.
It's a thing to do as a couple, make each other feel comfortable, and just knowing you're doing good for the community.
Couple squeezes, hold that fist for me.
If you're donating whole blood, the actual donation part only takes 5 to 10 minutes, but feel free to distract yourself.
You can listen to music while you're giving blood, or just chat with our phlebotomists. They're usually very friendly and willing to talk about their day.
I make myself feel better by watching something and also pedaling my feet.
Moving your feet prevents you from getting lightheaded as your blood pressure drops. The more you squeeze your fist, the quicker it will be.
You're all done.
That was fast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You did it faster than him.
What? Yes! I beat my husband.
The best part comes after you donate, when you get free snacks and drinks.
You can have cookies, there's chips, whatever you love. You can really treat yourself after you've saved 3 lives with your one donation.
There are many ways to donate blood through local drives, at some hospitals, or by signing up at a Vitalant location in your area. In Denver, I'm Elizabeth Ruiz reporting.
All right, 6:40, Montana's first Whole Foods market inching closer to opening. Grocery store's first location in our state now hiring. According to the Montana Free Press, Bozeman store, located at the corner of Gallatin Valley Mall, should be ready to open its doors sometime early next year. Project has been in the works for a while now. According to Bozeman's chief building official, company had filed a permit to build back in August of 2021. Exterior of the building seemingly finished several months ago. Right, time for a quick break here on Montana This Morning. When we come back, whether state